let me add some salt in the water. It's been boiling. I'm gonna use some elbow-shaped pasta. Okay, now we're gonna cook the pasta for about 8 minutes. I'm gonna put the timer because we don't want it super mushy. I want it just al dente. I'm starting with 3 poblano chilies. I'm just gonna put the chiles in here. And then I'm going to puree them with milk. Chiles love the company of milk because they tame each other. I'm gonna use 3 cups of milk. There's a pasta. Let me just get the pasta out. Just gonna wait for me for a second. I'm gonna puree these until completely smooth. Okay, I'm going to put in here 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 and about 4. I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of flour. And what you want in the roux is you want to cook the butter and the flour together. It's gonna look pasty, but that's what you want. The darker you go, the deeper and more toasted and a little bit more bitter the flavor will be. So I want these to be light brown. And you should stop when it smells like cooked dough. I'm going to strain this poblano. I'm straining it so that I will have a super smooth and creamy sauce for the mac and cheese. I know my boys like the mac and cheese super creamy and smooth. Oh, look at the roux. Look at the roux. It's bubbling. Now I'm gonna pour the sauce. What you wanna do is you wanna mix the sauce with the roux as you go. Come and see how it's thickening the sauce. And you see the color? It's like a mint color. A whisk, sometimes it's more effective. And I'm just gonna leave it over low heat. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Okay, now I'm gonna let these thicken for like 5 or 6 minutes. And I'm gonna start my vegetables. Couple tablespoons olive oil in here so it'll start heating up. 1 cup white chopped onion. This sauce looks very ready. You can see how it thickened. Now we're gonna make it super cheesy. I'm adding 3 cups of Monterey Jack. And I'm going to add like 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Let me mix that. And it's just gonna melt. Okay, I'm gonna slice this corn. I'm adding the corn in there because I like it when you sort of brown or char the outside of the corn kernels. I think it gives it a really nice texture. Zucchini, corn, and poblano chilies are a really famous trio in Mexican cooking. And I think it's because it is a trio that works. You have that mild heat and exuberance from the chilies, that nice crunch and sweetness from the corn, and the fragrance and very delicate taste of the zucchini. It works, but the zucchini cannot be mushy, okay? So I'm adding it in the end. Now I'm gonna put that pasta. I'm just gonna toss that in here. And then all these cheesy sauce. Okay, here goes. Okay, how pretty does that look? Come look at these. How cheesy this is. Cheesy, the good kind of cheesy, right? One thing that would make this even better, bacon. I'm just gonna chop these pieces. Bacon. This is like little bacon for my boys. They're crazy for bacon. It's gonna get even better because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it gratin. In Mexico, we say it gratinado, okay? So more cheese on top. So it's gonna be super cheesy in the middle, in the bottom, in between, and then super cheesy on top. And adding a little bit more Parmesan. Wait until we cut into this, because you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna melt all over the top, and then the sides and the bottom are gonna bake in there too. So they're gonna create kind of a crust. So it's gonna be like a mac and cheese Mexicano cake. I'm putting it in the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes. Come see these beautiful, gorgeous, stunning thing. I'm gonna let it cool here a little. Boys are gonna go crazy with this. I'm cutting into these. I feel how cheesy and creamy it is. Just look around the edges. Come see. You're gonna die when you see these. There's a crust on the edges and there's a crust in the bottom. Look at that. This is one of those things that you can eat right out of the oven like now. Then you can also reheat it. How good is that? What I try has to have bacon though.